What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and I know I shouldn't be laughing, but you can literally not make this stuff up. Earlier today, Britney Spears revealed that over 20 years ago, Justin Timberlake got her pregnant, and they both decided to get rid of the baby. But Britney Spears, being who Britney Spears is, she's desperate to be, she desperately wants to be viewed as a victim, and she desperately wants to remain relevant. So she framed the release of this news in a way that would paint her out to be a victim while making Justin Timberlake look like a bad guy. Now, keep in mind, this is something that happened over 20 years ago. Both of these people have had multiple relationships since then. They're now over 40 years old. They both have multiple kids. They both were married up until recently. Britney got the divorce. And I don't know about you all, but I don't think it's healthy for a 41-year-old woman or a 41-year-old man with two kids to be dwelling on a high school breakup, which is basically what is happening here. I mean, Justin Timberlake was busy minding his business, raising his two kids with his wife. Meanwhile, Britney Spears is around here spilling 20-year-old tea, dishing out 20-year-old drama, while twirling in circles with knives after getting dumped by her third husband because she chose to sleep with the dude that was cleaning both of their toilets. That's the reality of this situation. So she released this news earlier, basically throwing shade, throwing Justin under the bus, trying to drag Justin into her chaotic life. Because you see, like I said, Justin is married. He has been married for 10 years now? Has multiple kids. He's kind of out the spotlight trying to raise his children. And I believe that Britney sees the stability in his life and she doesn't like it. Because her life is filled with chaos. And people who fill their lives with chaos, people who dwell on drama, they try to drag other people into their nonsense. But as she releases this news earlier, all of her fans are attacking Justin. All of her fans are buzzing around crazy like some angry hornets, defending her as if the decision to get rid of this child was all on Justin. It's all Justin's fault. And they're pretending as if Britney's this innocent woman. She's it's everyone else's fault that she's in the state that she's in. And they constantly try to pretend like Britney is not crazy. But in true Britney fashion, after I've been dealing with the Britney fan base talking my head off and chirping in my ear, bothering me all day, Britney Spears just posted a new video just in time to show the world how crazy she is, just in time to make all of her fans look stupid for defending her, just in time to show the world who the real problem is. I don't know about you all, but when I see this news about Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears, for one, I'm like, why does this even matter 20 years later? And for two, I think, damn, Justin, you're lucky you dodged a bullet. You are lucky you got out of there. Because as Justin goes on strolls in the park with his kids, Britney Spears is currently on Instagram twirling in circles with knives again, pretending to slit her own throat. I'm not joking. You see the video right here. And it's sad. It's disturbing. But I've gotten to the point where I feel kind of numb to this stuff because we see it so often, and only so many times can you try to ring the alarm that this woman needs help before you just finally give up on that aspect of the thing. I want Britney to get the help that she needs. Most of her fans don't want her to. Usually I would see something like this and I would be frightened. And I still kind of am. But at the same time, it's like you grow accustomed to it. Like you become desensitized. But make no mistake about it, we have a mentally ill woman here who I guess didn't get the amount of attention that she wanted from the news story that she released earlier, throwing an ex-boyfriend from 20 years ago under the bus to gain clout, to bring chaos to his life because her life is so chaotic. And now here she is on Instagram with a pair of knives, putting them to her throat and twirling around in circles like a dreidel. I have to at least admit that I find the timing of this Instagram post both kind of alarming and kind of hilarious. For one, it's alarming because Britney releases this devastating news that she claims to be so upset over, and then she posts this video which would lead you to believe that maybe she's thinking about harming herself. But it's hilarious because she releases this news to make someone else look bad, because that's what she did. She wants to make other people look bad. She wants to drag people down to prop herself up. So she drops this news to make an ex-boyfriend look bad. And then she posts a video like the one you're watching right here that just shows the world why Justin didn't want her to have his child. Take one look at this video. What person in their right mind would want to have a kid with this woman right now? So, as I guess she wanted the world to look at Justin as this big villain, if they weren't convinced that Britney is psychotic and full of shit before, I think that maybe this will be the video that convinces them. Because you throw an ex from 20 years ago under the bus as if he's this bad guy, and then you post this video basically confirming to the world that you are batshit crazy. Confirming to the world that yes, Justin had a reason for not wanting to be with you. Justin had a valid reason for not wanting to have a child with you. And to be honest, I don't think you're fit to be a mother when you're pretending to slice your own throat in your living room while twirling around in your underwear on Instagram. But with that being said, of course, most people aren't as... A lot of people aren't as willing to point out the obvious as I am, but that's why you come to this channel, because you know that you can rely on me for the truth when it comes to this Britney Spears situation. Now, all of the people who are claiming that Justin forced Britney to get rid of her kid, all of these people who are lying today, using Britney's name all of a sudden, they're not going to say anything about this video. Your favorite YouTubers and social media influencers who talk about Britney whenever they see fit, as they ignore all of the crazy stuff she does, they'll talk about Justin. They'll throw the shade at Justin. They will basically create false allegations about Justin Timberlake and use Britney Spears' name to do all that and generate all of that nonsense, but they won't acknowledge these crazy ass videos. But anyways, let me know your thoughts about this down below. If you're feeling generous, drop a super thanks. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.